Okay, you guys, I'm back. I am back. I guess I was listen. I did. I tried to do one video, and my grandson, ooh, this age is, ooh, this Rosemary is tearing me up in this car. I tried to do one video real quickly. I'm just jumping in, and I call myself whispering, and you know all that. And then I'm doing the car energy thing, and the cars was mixed up. They were really mixed up. So this is why we back, because I don't want to talk about who's copying. I don't want to talk about all that petty betty shit. I was cleaning out my card deck actually, and I was gonna throw a lot of those things away. And my grandbaby, he must have mixed them up some kind of way. But this is about the game of souls, and let the truth be told. This is about the game of souls. Okay, don't lose your focus. So this is the thing. I typically I don't share my business, but I'm gonna share something with y'all real quickly. Let's get with this. Now, my daughter, okay, in the past probably 2 weeks, she didn't had an incident, right? And my daughter has a bad habit of, like we talk about karmics, and this is what I'm saying. If you want to know what karmic energy is and how people are karmics, you got friends that's karmics. Do you understand that Father put in your life? My daughter is she's only 28 and she's going through this process, and it's just karmic. So she has her gift, but the problem with her is when she gets angry, because she's a, what is PD? PD is a, what is my daughter? She's a cusper. She's a she a Gemini, Cancer, or Cancer Gemini. Cancer Gemini. She's a cusper. She's a cuss baby. Okay. So what she does is when she gets angry, she will say things like, "I hope you this, and I hope you that." She used her that mouth. So let me tell you what happened to her. Let me tell you what happened to her. Let me tell you what happened to her. Ooh wee. See, she didn't call me. She said she did, but she didn't. She called her dad, right? Because I've been getting on her about her about how she do things and how her mouth. I said your words are powerful, especially when you put anger behind it. You start to move shit and you start to shift shit. Okay, so you have to be very careful in what you say. Let me tell you something. She ended up in the hospital. She had the little things in her nose. She showed me the picture. Her tongue swelled up. Yeah, her tongue swelled up. No lie. And she broke out in hives. Right. So I've been telling my child, listen, you need to go ahead and repent and transmute, and whatever you have called in, you need to call it back out. And you can do that, right? So you have to listen. It's not about you so-called being allergic. They doing all kind of tests. They can't find nothing. They gave her EpiPen though. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta watch a brother who used to work for the Pentagon before computers were even really getting popular. Yeah, brother worked for the Pentagon. He did. Married, lived in Washington. I think he lived on the borderline of Virginia. I think it was the borderline. He had the house, the Mercedes, his wife, uh, all that kind of stuff. And he ended up getting on dope. She ended up selling dope, catching a case for 15 years. Make a long story short, and that's when he came back home, and he has been in a down spiral for the last, I'm gonna say, 15 years. When I say very intelligent and very smart. So what I'm telling you is that the dark forces, what they do is they keep your mind on your pain. So this is how they stretch you. Okay. You have to remember that. That's their number one tactic. That's how they stretch you. They're gonna keep pressing you and stretching you about your pain. See, my brother, there are some things he could not get over through his childhood. See, he couldn't get over it. So he's been on drugs for quite a long time. Very high functional drug addict, but he's on drugs. So I watch him die every day. I come over here, I watch him just die. He's a dead man walking, literally. He just stopped living. This was a man that was in the military for 15, 20 years, uh, never had to study for a test, clept out of college, clept out. You just stepped out. He clept out. He clept out of your class. You know, you can clep out a lot of classes. You can order the clep and just take certain classes so you don't have to go through all them general educations and shit. You know, there's ways to do things. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he did. He was so smart. He clept out of things. So what I'm saying is the dark forces. You have to stay observant of you because they're gold. You have the gold. There's gold. Understand that there's gold, and you have that. That gold is your soul. This is the game of souls. Let the truth be told. Okay? So don't get distracted, because that's when you get tracked. Okay? A lot of people have to read between the lines when you come on my channel. Do you understand? So what I'm saying to you is this. They're going to keep you focused on your pain. They think humanity is very stupid. Okay? I call them power brokers at this point. All right? So they're going to keep you just like my brother, for instance. They kept him on his pain. He just didn't know how to get out of it. He just succumbed and seduced it. It just seduced him. It just reduced him. So the only way he can cover it up is he does what he do. You understand? No children, never been married. Well, he was married to her. She did the 15, caught that federal 15 years. She was the biggest dope pen in down there doing her thing. And she got out actually and started her own restaurant, and she came back looking for him. Okay? She did. Sure did. So, you know, so like I said, a lot of our you know, brothers and sisters are going to be lost in the game. Do you understand? It's just like war, any type of war. This is the difference. That this is a spiritual battle. This is a spiritual war for your souls, and it's going to be a lot of souls that's going to be lost due to the fact of succumbing to the illusion of pain, or coming to the illusion and standing at it. It's an illusion. Do you understand? That's all I can say to that. So let's go on and shuffle and shift some shit real quick and see what we have. That's why I had to do a video over, because I was whispering and I don't know what was going on. I didn't like the energy. Then the cars was mixed up, and then the dog started barking, and then I didn't want the baby to wake up. I was like, hold up, let me go get in the car real quick. Let me go get in the car. So anyway, so I jumped in, you guys, welcome. But so I'm all about, the inner prep. Okay, fuck the outer step. It's about your inner prep. You need to create the position of strength so you can develop the skills to build an inner strength. That's why you need to analyze the way you move so you can analyze the way you lose it, right? For real. So that's how you do that. And how do you develop the skills of inner strength? And how do you create the position of strength? Through your thoughts. Your thoughts is what gets you caught. Okay? Your thoughts is what gets you caught. So what you do is you could do 3 simple things. It doesn't matter what you subscribe to or what you unsubscribe to. Well, I'm not about the labels and cables over here because it makes you disabled. That's why I don't do labels. They are just cables, period. My name is Afrida D. I'm a light worker. Period. I work for the light. So, listen. Fast on it for those that you can. If those of you that's on medication, go and ask your doctor, but you need to fast. That's how you connect and you get direct. So you can self-correct, right? Meditation is so important. Without no hesitation, that's another reason. That's another way you connect. Put on your battle warrior prayer night. Feed your spirit. So you can involve your light. We have so many heartbreaks. It's because the divine spark is in every heart. It doesn't matter what path anybody is on. You see what I'm saying? Or jumping on or getting on. Everybody has this divine spark in their heart. So this is why the dark forces want to keep you suffering, keep you connected to your pain and to your past. They want you to be defined by your past. They want you to stay in that pain. So they're going to keep pressing you. So many people are still on the outside. You have to get on the inside so you can glide. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to watch it, because a lot of your tests is not going to come in chaos. It's going to come in a pretty dress. You understand? It's just certain things. You just have to watch yourself, observe yourself, period. That's why I say mind your business. Okay? Because the ones that are trying to wake up, you are the most hunted. It's not so much as sometimes as somebody doing that hocus pocus, you are hunted. When you once you try to wake up, notice a lot of y'all was in church and shit, and then wasn't in church. What I'm saying is, then you start going to church, shit started happening. Yeah, you become you become on their list. See, you become you become hunted. They come out. It's to be expected. You understand? I can't take it everywhere. Having in the field like a children of the corn. I can hear your tears when they drop over the phone. Yeah. So what I'm saying is to be expected. You have to be expected to be hunted when you're trying to wake the fuck up. Because when you wake the fuck up, you about to shake some shit up. Do you understand? Understand that. So they're gonna keep you focused on past loves. That was past gloves. They're gonna keep you focused on past relationships, past heartbreaks. They want to resurrect your wreck. It's up to you to resurrect yourself. It is. There was a message today Father gave me. He says some of y'all is gonna have to, he's not gonna intervene. You guys are gonna have to find your way back to the light. You're gonna have to find your way. It's almost like the yellow brick road. You're gonna have to find your way back to the light. Okay? You're going to have to. He said he's not going to intervene because you've been told. So you're going to have to find your way back to source. Light, source, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you subscribe to. Because everybody, it doesn't matter what path you're on. Prostitute path, penitentiary path, shit. Hustling path. Everybody got it. You have to. This is your bag. Everybody have their own bag. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm doing too much talking. I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna come back and then we're gonna do a shift read. That's what I'm gonna do with that because I'm doing a lot of talking right now. It's the game of souls. That's what it's about. That's the goal, and that's the goal. The divine spark starts in your heart. Everybody has a divine spark in their heart. I don't care. I don't care how you label it. Karmic, evil, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So to keep you from firing up that divine spark, to keep you from doing that, every tactic is targeted towards your heart. Believe that. Rather, you keep going through situations that turns you cold. Okay, your divine spark ain't gonna. It's not gonna shine in the cold, right? You might as well look at some snow with just the trees and the leaves. It turns you cold. If you think about it, everything is targeted towards your heart. Everything. Your looks, the length of your hair, if it's real or if it's not, how you shape, or do you got a knot? You got booty or you got tootie. You understand? All that. The media, especially with women. You see what I'm saying? I gotta be a badass bitch or I can't be a snitch. Oh, what? Oh, what? Boop, boop, cock, cock, what? You understand? So those are all things to see. A lot of the souls is gonna be bedazzled by the earth realm. You see what I'm saying? So that a lot of that. So you have to have a balance. It's not wrong with going out and doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Getting dressed up. I'd rather be dressed up than messed up. You feel me? It's nothing wrong with that. You just have to balance that shit. Right? So that's all I'm saying, you guys, with that. This is about your soul. I'm telling you, let the game be told, right? You got to peep game. Because a lot of them is pulling your chains. I'm telling you, they pulling your chains, okay? All right? So stop pointing fingers. Stop looking at people, places, and things. Because there's going to be some boomerangs. Yeah, in effect. Feel me? For real. See what I'm saying? It is. And that's serious business. Yeah, that's serious business right there. So it's the game of souls. Like Father says, it's principalities in higher places. You gotta realize that. So you gotta know what toolbox you're working out of. Not school box, toolbox. You understand what I'm saying? For real. And that's some real shit. This is real. And you have to they want to keep you self-focused. Let me tell you something. Lucifer and the fallen angels and the draconians and the reptilians, them motherfuckers think humanity is stupid. I call them power brokers at this point, head of state. That's what I call them. Yeah. They think humanity is stupid. They don't believe that humanity can rise above their thoughts and understand and do what they need to do. But I'm here to tell you they better get a clue. 'Cause a lot of people are waking up, and because shit is being shaken up, and that's just the way it is, right? A lot of folks is getting tired of living a lifestyle. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Instead of living a bright style, you know what I'm saying? So you can smile all day long, for real. So, but anyway, we're gonna leave it right there. But it's about the game of souls. Let the truth be told. You gotta peep the game and let people stop letting people pull your chain. All right, so you can reign. Okay, in the rain. That's what it's about. Okay, that's what it's about. Some real shit. All right. So you gotta stay balanced through the storm and learn to breathe instead of sneeze. You feel me? For real. It's a lot going on. So it's a lot of things I don't talk about because Father said, "Do not." What is that scripture? Waste your pearls on swine. Talking about your spiritual wisdom. You understand? All I can do is tell you to match your frequency instead of fighting for the frequency. All I can tell you is to create, develop your skills, to build that inner strength. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. And tell you to fast, meditate, so you can integrate, analyze the way you move, right? Do your inner prep, and then let you go from there. I'm not here to preach and teach and all that. I'm not, Father, no, I'm not into all that. I'm a small talker, really, to be honest with you. I give it to you, boom. And let the spirit lead you to where they lead you to. Next, bam, bam, bam. There you go. So you can come back and tell me some shit. Yeah. I want to listen to some shit sometime myself. You feel me? So anyway, but don't get it twisted. But in that first video, I didn't say, but there's a oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. Okay, so there's the 8 virtues, and they call the power. Power accommodate, and then what is the other powers? There's 8 powers of the soul. Okay, so somebody, I told you they're getting creative. So there's a Leo female energy that's getting real creative on harvesting. She's harvesting people's energy through the power to accommodate. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a river shapes. You know what I'm saying? Accommodates the hole he's in. You see what I'm saying? That's what it does. It's gonna shape whatever hole that is. You see what I'm saying? It's like water in a glass. The water's gonna accommodate, the glass is gonna accommodate the water. You understand what I'm saying? So it's almost like somebody have a business like a menu, and then you pick this and you pick that. Oh, they may have something like, oh, this is for healing, or this is for demon detection, or this may be for if you want to do that. No, you people need to know that you have your own healing powers by the hour. You can do your own spiritual shower. Do you understand? And heal yourself and kneel yourself and deal yourself. You do not need, Father is not going to give somebody else that type of energy for you. What the fuck? We all have the divine spark. Do you understand? People are still dancing in the dark. Don't do it, because what's happening is this Leo female energy, Father gave it to me today. It's using the power to accommodate. So what she's doing is she's getting your energy, she's getting your ideas and your desires, and I don't know what the hell they doing with it. I'm telling you, it's the game of souls. Let the truth be told. Okay. That's what it is. If she got the power, you got the power. Who gave her the damn power? We all got, I mean, it's somebody tell me, fact check me, back check me, man. We all have the divine spark in our heart. We all do. I don't give a damn if you playing in the dark. Shit. Y'all playing with, you ask somebody what the owl say. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shit. Okay. So you need healing. You know what you need to do. Don't be, you can do your own shit. There's nothing wrong with listening to some folks. Don't get me twisted, but don't subscribe and pay into anything, because what you're doing, your vibe gonna take a dive because you're connected to some shit. You understand? You don't do that. I'm just telling you. It came to me clear as day. There's a Leo female energy. It's using the power to accommodate, to harvest energy. Understand that. Okay? Everybody's their own queen and king. Sorry. The problem is when other kings and queens try to come in other queens and queens districts and shit. That's where the problem comes in at. You ain't gonna come in my district and tell me how to run my shit. You understand? It's like coming in my house and telling me how I'm gonna arrange my house, my furniture, or how I'm gonna design my shit because you don't like that. No. Everybody respect everybody's choices. That's what it's about. Period. I'm gonna respect the way you run your kingship, queenship, and respect the way I run mine. It doesn't matter if I agree with what you're doing. It doesn't matter if I agree with you in the polyamory, whatever you're doing. That's none of my business at this point. You understand? It's about just respect, and let's get correct and get direct. That's how I say that shit. That's what I'm saying. So I'm telling you now, you can heal yourself. Do your research. You have the tree of life. A lot of people making this shit the tree of strife. You have this. This is your tree of life. Right now, it's your tree of strife. You don't let nobody get up in your shit because you're coming into agreement with shit you don't know what you're talking about. Especially when people are talking big words. Because fathers say, don't talk big words now. Make it plain and simple. Yeah, so folks can understand what you're talking about. Right? For real. So people want to look at other people on platforms, and I'm going to use my folks as an example that be talking loud and cussing and all that shit and all that. Y'all want to look at them like, oh, they something wrong. No. Half of them be the ones that's giving that truth. But people shy away from that because they cussing or they said this and they said that. I mean, how else the way you want me to give it to you? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Lucifer and his fallen angels and motherfucking Lilith over there and fucking the Draconians with they dragon ass and the reptilians over there, they don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Because first of all, when the war popped off, they was using magic and witchcraft. So a lot of the seers could not even see what the fuck was going on. They took an advantage with us. So that's what was happening with that shit. Okay, they used the shit. That's what the hell they did. But they turned around and said for folks us not to use it, but really them motherfuckers are using the shit. They is supposed to use the shit. How about that shit? You don't get me to start it up in here with that. Okay. We're going to keep it, yeah. It's a lot of shit I've been, peeping. Feel me? So it's for real. So they have to use it. They have to use magic to deceive us. You see what I'm saying? So they can receive us. You see what I'm saying? That's what they have to do. That's what they have to do. But you got to stay focused. Oh, you got to wear your own badge. I'm telling you, you got to wear your own badge, watch your bag, and watch your tags. And it's just simple as that. So this is Free to D. I'm out. I'm going to come back and take a break. I didn't expect for this to go like this. I thought I was going to shift and shake some shit real quick. But, hey, it is what it is. Square biz. You understand? So I hope that can help you guys for real. Match your frequency. Don't fight with frequency. It's all about your thoughts at the end of the day. It's not, and Spirit said he wanted me to say it's not all about being celibacy too. He said pureness, when we say purity, somebody is pure, that means he's talking about your thoughts. That's what he's talking about. Is your thoughts pure? Okay. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. It's your thoughts pure. That's what they're talking about, your thoughts. You see what I'm saying? That's what he's talking about. So that's what I'm saying. So, that's it with that. So a lot of people self-create their own demons. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks still on that watching, on that old shit. Watching, worrying, waiting, and wishing shit. You see what I'm saying? That blocks your shocks. It does. It blocks your shocks. I'm talking about your chakras. If people don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about your shocks. Yeah, it gives you your chakras. So, but it can all, everything is a process. Forgiveness is a process. Healing is a process. Shit, all that shit is a process. You just can't snap, pock, and proc around here. It's a process. All you got to do is manifest that process. I really ain't been on because I've been processing out of these cigarettes and I've been kind of like, So you know what I mean. So, uh, I've been detoxing and boxing, so I didn't want to, bring that type of energy on to folks. You know what I mean. So I'm feeling a little bit better today. You know what I mean. Cause yeah, I got that's so I've been fighting with my own shit. So that's what I'm saying. I'm minding my business at the, cause that has to go. It has to stop. It has to go. You know what I'm saying? So you can manifest yourself out your mess. All you got to do is ask for the help. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you something. What I found out, Father's not gonna intervene. We have to find our own way back to source, to Him. That's the kicker. So all my folks in church, I don't know what the hell y'all waiting on. You have to find your own way back. What does that mean? Right? That'll be another story. Gotta go, guys. We didn't talk too long, and I'll talk to y'all in a minute. We're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna come back with a late night bike. Let's do that. All right, y'all have a good one. This is the Game of Souls. Let the truth be told. Take care.